Hey everybody, two new constructions today. The first one is bisecting an angle. So far we've found midpoints, we've found perpendiculars and perpendicular bisectors in particular. We use the midpoint to construct medians, and then we use the perpendicular bisectors to construct a circumcenter. So today we are going to start with an angle bisector. We start with an angle, and we are going to place the point of the compass at the vertex of the angle. It doesn't really matter how wide you set this radius of your compass. Really, you don't want it to be too big, you don't want it to be too small. You just want something kind of smaller than half of your angle is kind of the general rule I like to use, but that's just preference. It's not anything mathematical. You open it up and you draw an arc across each leg. So you can either draw the arc straight across your whole angle, or as you'll see in this illustration, we'll just mark both legs of the angle with that compass at that radius, same radius. Okay. Now, from here, you can adjust your radius of your compass if you'd like, but sometimes it's easier to just leave the compass at whatever radius you have. You can make it a little smaller, you can make it a little bigger, but either way, I like to, again, keep it at the same radius. I'm going to move the point of my compass to one intersection and make another arc in the middle inside my angle, between my legs of my angle. Then move the compass point to the other vertex, or the other, not vertex, but the other intersection point that you originally created, and do the same thing. What you've done now is created a new intersection of two arcs. That point with the vertex of your angle will form the angle bisector. So what we do with this construction is we construct the incenter of a triangle. Triangles have three angles. If we bisect all three angles, those angle bisectors will meet at one spot. That point of concurrency is called the incenter. So we construct this by bisecting one angle, just like the construction we just saw. Get our first angle bisector by connecting here. And make sure you draw that angle bisector long enough that it's going to have an intersection point. You don't just want to draw the segment connecting there, because the incenter could be here, could be up here. We don't know when we bisect one angle. Now I'm going to bisect a second angle. It doesn't matter which angle you bisect. I'm bisecting this one in the bottom right. Follow the same steps and procedures. Straight edge out, and we see that we have finally found that incenter. If I bisected this third angle, that angle bisector would also cut right through that incenter of the triangle.